Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, episode number 92, ladies and gentlemen, the episode where we take a look at some of the darker content, or, spooky content, funny content, whatever kind of content you want to call it, but stuff that can't be accessed through regular web viewing. That being said, this is episode number 92. What are we going to find? As random as always, ladies and gentlemen. It might be Sunday for you, Sunday for me. This is a very late night recording, but ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into some deep web browsing. Alright, so this is one of the websites we've been sent to called The Haunted eBay Painting, which is rather interesting things, though. In February 2000, the sudden appearance of a rather strange painting with the accompanying title of Haunted Painting made its debut on eBay.com. Of course, a title like this is going to attract attention. Well, no shit. If you have haunted painting, it's going to attract anything. And it's still discussed to this day whether the painting is genuinely haunted or not. Even stranger is the reactions that the general public had when viewing the photos of the painting. The artist is Bill Stoneham, and the painting title is Hands Resist Him. As you can tell, I can't read. You can visit his website at Stoneham Studios. Bill tells of how he painted Hands Resist Him in 1972. The boy in the picture being himself, the hands being other lives, and windows doors being a thin veil between waking and dreaming, with the small doll-like girl being the guide through. Bill does not know how his painting ended up abandoned as described by the eBay.com seller, but he does know a gallery owner where the painting was originally displayed and sold at a Los Angeles Times critic, who reviewed the show. Were both dead within 1 year of the painting being... Now, okay, look, if you're in Los Angeles, okay, there's more ways to die than there is a haunted painting. I'm pretty sure, there was some weird-ass coke binge that one. These art people. They got some crazy high art bullshit going on. The original eBay text that accompanied the painting. Oh, these are fucking wonderful. I love eBay listings. Like, holy shit, it's like the best pastime ever. If it's not eBay listings, going to like Kijiji or like Craigslist or some shit, you'll find the greatest memery imaginable. But anyways, when we received this painting, we thought it was really good art. A picker had found it abandoned behind an old brewery. At the time, we wondered a little why a seemingly perfect fine painting would be discarded like that. Today, we don't. And they gotta add like fucking triple, the ellipses, exclamation marks with the spaces on the other sides. I don't fucking know why. One morning, our 4.5-year-old daughter claimed that the children in the picture were fighting and coming into the room during the night. Now, I don't believe in UFOs or Elvis being alive, but my husband was alarmed. It's a weird conspiracy. But my husband was alarmed. To my amusement, he set up a motion-triggered camera for the nights. After 3 nights, there were pictures. The last 2 pictures shown are from the stakeout. After seeing the boy seemingly exiting the painting under threat, we decided the painting has to go. Please judge for yourself. Before you do, please read the following warning and disclaimer. Warning, do not bid on this painting if you are susceptible to stress-related disease, faint of heart, and or unfamiliar with supernatural events. By bidding on this painting, you agree to release the owners of all liability. Alright, right off the bat over here, I'm not going to read the rest of it because, honest to God, it's about the cringiest fucking, Batesy description in the world. It's like almost BuzzFeed. Fuck, I don't know. I mentioned BuzzFeed. Let's replace it. Unilad levels of fucking clickbait. Okay, like fucking. It's like, don't go near this painting. 8 out of 10 people have been fucking sexually harassed by the character in said painting. Be fucking careful. Like, come on, man. What is this bullshit, dude? What the fuck? Anyways, let's go down over here. Okay, I don't know what the painting necessarily looks like, but I'll see real quick. The reactions to viewing this painting are varied and strange. People report feeling ill and passed out, having strange visitors in the night, children crying in horror when seeing the pictures, and some people are even too afraid to look at the pictures. The strange light on the painting is a scene picture on eBay.com. Hands Resist Him eventually sold for 1,025 dolans. 200 dolans was basically first bid. But now, because it's a one-of-a-kind thing, it's probably worth way fucking more, to be honest. Anyways, let's see pictures of this painting. By the way, be careful, because you could get spooked. Alright, so that's, oh man, dude, that's fucking, ooh, dude, I'm fucking shitting myself right now, dude. I think I might have a little poo-poo down there. What's she holding over here? Let me see this. Some weights, it seems. Alright, she's doing some lifting kind of deal. Oh, what the fuck is this? What? What do you solarize that? What the fuck is this? It's not spooky. I mean, it's just weird. This is the whole painting right over here, just like a whole thing. It's just that weird doll and that thing. I mean, if I had that doll as a fucking kid, I couldn't. That would be too fucking... No, that wouldn't be right at all. I think what I would do is I would run. You know, I would run away. I would say that is a pretty fucking awful eBay auction. You know, and if I was a kid and I saw that fucking doll next to me with like the weird mouth and shit, no, I would run. Okay, because that's not right. That's pretty fucked up. It's like any kid like in any old movie where they have like a doll and shit. It's like the funniest cancerous shit I've ever seen. I can't do it, dude. Like if you ever seen Chucky, you know what I mean? Chucky the doll from Child's Play. If I was a kid and I saw the Child's Play doll, no, okay, that doll's fucking creepy. This doll is like 100 times more creepier than that. So what kid is all normal? If you can look at it closely, this kid looks like he's seen war crimes, alright? So maybe that's why the doll isn't creepy to him. I don't fucking know. But apparently, this painting is so haunted that if you're faint of heart and you have stress-related illnesses, you could die. Now look, I'm going to be a skeptic over here and say that's some bullshit. I don't think the painting is necessarily haunted. But hey, you know, weirder things have happened in my life, so by all means it could be. But I'm going to back out of this, and we're going to go to something a little less on the spook side. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the time travel thing. I think recently everyone has like a time travel fixation. Like there's a fetish for time travel, okay? Like everyone's got their fucking dick hearts for this. But here we go. Let's go into time travel, ladies and gentlemen. This is a UFO, alien UFO research. You know, very... Yeah, you would think it's not a very common type of website, but it is. Now, there's a lot of content to it, so we're going to see some stuff over here. On the right, if you look at the random picture, Anil Lamau is getting busted for drunk driving, all right, by the FBI. That would have probably been like one of the biggest fucking stories. Like, these two federal officers right now, whatever they're on, Secret Service, CIA, some shit, probably have the story of a goddamn lifetime. Like, they're, to this day... All right, judging by how old this photo is, these guys are in a senior citizen home right now talking about, remember that time back in the day when we busted an alien? Yeah, that's what's going on. And you know what? They have the story to back. Look at that fucking proof right there. Anyways, let's go into proof of time travelers in pictures and videos. Okay, is time travel possible? Many scientists say it is. Well, clearly the English grammar department here didn't very look into video. What the fuck? In fact, there are a couple different opinions on how it can be accomplished. There isn't much hard, concrete proof of time travel as one would figure. If they did make a mistake and somehow revealed themselves and their time-traveling ability, they could easily go back and simply fix whatever mistake they made, or even go into the future in the first place and watch themselves beforehand to make sure not to make a mistake before it happened. Kind of mind-blowing, really. The things that brings up one of the biggest problems with time travel. Paradoxes. If you go back in time and kill your parents while they're children, how could you have killed them in the first place because you would never have been born? This is why some scientists think that going back in time may be impossible, while going forward may be. That brings us to the question at hand. Many time travelers have got caught on camera and left traces of evidence. Let me know what you think in the comments at the bottom. Astronaut Sergei Avdeyev traveled in time for real into the future. Astronaut Sergei Avdeyev was the first man to noticeably travel through time with the real, with real with concrete proof. Now, I didn't know about this. I don't know. So what happened? Avdeyev orbited the planet. I really hope I'm trying to pronounce that right, dude. I'm fucking failing. At 27,360 kilometers an hour for 747 days. And though Einstein's now proven theory of time dilation, he actually traveled into the future 0.02 seconds. That means that he actually slowed his time down while traveling, while the rest of us on Earth were still traveling in regular time. He therefore traveled into the future. Now, what the fuck? 0.02 seconds. That might be negligible, dude, but... I mean, this dude time traveled. Legally, I guess, by definition, he time traveled. I don't know how realistic this is. You know, some of these sites just, like, throw shit out there. But that's interesting. Okay. A woman talking on cell phone in Charlie Chaplin in 1929. In the behind-the-scenes clip from Charlie Chaplin, the circus, I think, a woman walks by holding what appears to be a mobile phone up to her ear and seems to be talking. Okay, come on now. All right, look, I think that's a little stretching it, man. You know, she could be, like, scratching her face right there. I don't think that's a goddamn cell phone. What? Okay, motherfucker, I think that's what? What is this? Apparently, she's talking 1938 on a cell phone or phone-like device that was not out at the time. In the video, you can actually see her talking on it. Seems to fold it up like a flip phone before putting it away. All right, that seems, I guess, a little more real. Okay, so cell phones existed back in the 30s. I don't think so, but apparently to this site, they fucking did. Now we're all the way down to boxing. I love how we went from time travel, cell phones in the past, boxing. All right, we're on alien UFO research. Not one alien, not one UFO, not any bit of research. 3 random topics. All right, Andrew Carlson, Man from the Future. Oh, I actually heard about the Man from the Future, though, wasn't it? Like, it wasn't that. I swear, I'm trying to remember where the Man from the Future was. I think it was like, it was a man from like a Eastern European country. It wasn't this person. It was like an Eastern European individual who came back in time or something like that, or claimed to at least. And it turns out like they knew some stuff from the future, which actually played out into happening, and it was just a weird coincidence. I'm trying to remember the name, like I can't remember the top of my head, but if somebody can I know what I'm talking about. I know that it's real. Can somebody please like help me figure that out? Like, please God, I need to figure that. I need some closure on that, if anything. But let's go through here. Okay, time traveler going through around. Interesting time travel meme here last Thursday. Time traveler is real. Okay, here's people just fucking commenting around on Facebook and shit like that. But interesting stuff over here. We haven't seen alien UFO research or anything like that. I think this is yeah. I think we got to go somewhere else. Now it's got important cases like the Battle of L.A., which I've heard about the Battle of Los Angeles, but I never really figured out what it was. Hold on. Just months after the attack on Pearl Harbor, when the U.S. declared war on Japan, sirens blared in Southern California on February 24, 1942 at around 10:30 p.m. Becoming common, people took to the streets to see what was going on and to witness if it was another false alarm. Nobody could have ever possibly guessed what we were about to see in a million years. The Coast Guard and the U.S. Navy got prepared for a possible attack on the sunny shores of California. Preparing their anti-aircraft weapons, Navy ships, Air Force, and getting a single or multiple aircraft for the coast. When the object became visible, it was confirmed not to be a private or commercial aircraft. It became apparent that this craft was unlike anything they'd seen before. It was huge and could silently hover and not move at will. Yeah, that I did not really know. Like, that's a weird sort of situation, to be honest, because like, I don't know how real the Battle of Los Angeles. Like, I knew it was obviously a thing that happened, but I don't like, some people like to say that it's a UFO, right? But like, I tend to be really skeptical with it. Like, I wouldn't really just go right off to the bat and say, "Oh, that's a fucking UFO." But like, you're looking at that, man. Like, if it's what the Army and stuff claim to be real, the Coast Guard, and I'm sure like the Army and stuff, like they're not. Like, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're on a conspiracy site. The Army could lie, man. Illuminati." I don't think the military would necessarily lie about that. I think because of the multiple different branches of the military, I think eventually if they saw like a floating thing, they'd be like, "Oh, it's actually a floating thing." Now, I don't know how legit something like that could be, but apparently it is pretty legit. What the fuck is this photo, by the way? What am I looking at? What are these alien photos, dude? These are some weird-ass photos, by the way. I'm sorry. Look at that. That's like FNAF shit. Anyways, I'm going to back out of the Battle of Los Angeles. What's aliens in ancient history? That's going to be an interesting topic. Oh, yeah. It actually just shows in the beginning we were in contact with extraterrestrials, either by one-on-one close contact or watched from a distance in UFOs or other spacecraft. There is a plethora of evidence of aliens being involved in our history, from paintings, scrolls, scriptures, art, and stories that date back to the beginning of our earliest recordings as people on this planet. Some of the most famous works of art are from the greatest artists, who often depict different alien UFOs and other paranormal sights that can only be explained by the visitings of our alien neighbors. Alright, so yeah, it basically shows up multiple. So like, they got a UFO in the Baptism of Christ, they got a UFO in the French Jeton, UFO in the painting The Crucifixion, and strange alien beings in paintings. Now, it's got like up to 5 fucking pages for this kind of stuff, so you can basically get a whole historical accurate note of Alamaus in a lot of our historical pieces. Now, of course, the validity of this is a little interesting, but I always find it weird, because it's like, when you have like when you have multiple different societies, right? Like, it's not just the Western societies, but it's a lot of Eastern societies, right? Like the Chinese, you got like the Persians and stuff like that, and it's like they all sometimes collaborate and they have like a similar thing. It's sort of the most freakiest fucking thing in the world, because it could be like aliens, right? Like, say for example it's aliens, and like you see something from like an Eastern perspective and the Western perspective, or the southern perspective, many different perspectives, and it comes together and it has realities and similarities to it. It's fucking weird, you know what I mean? It could just be people sharing stories around, but again, the stories have to be conceived out of some form of reality. So, I don't know, man, maybe the UFOs were just taking up our people or something, but right now, my brain is going to be hurting right now if I keep thinking of UFOs and aliens. We might actually come back to the site a little later. Let me know what you think about it, because it does have a non-believer hate mail, so if you're up for some non-believer hate mail next time, just let your boy know, and I'll definitely show you some spicy hate mail later on. Let's go something else. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with our deep web video of the week, 43 seconds long, nothing, well, under the average length of the time, which we leave at 1 minute usually. That being said, I'm not going to leave you here too terribly long. We're going to go right into this as anyways. Let me just bring the audio to the side, because usually some of these just come packed loaded with some crazy-ass fucking static most of the time. Let's hit play, see what this whole thing is really about. We got Morse code coming up. Oh my god, is it Dirty Dolan Records? Holy shit, I feel like I've seen this. What is this iMovie level shit? Oh my god, it's Dirty Dolan Records. Alright, well, you gave him a mask and he came back to life? What? What is this? It's Dirty Dolan Records. What are we doing here? What the fuck is this? Okay, you know what? Oh my god. Oh my lord. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Dirty Dolan Records, if you're around for like the first, I think, 20 episodes of Deep Web, I looked at this one video, which was really, really popular at the time, right? Where if you looked into the audio metadata of it, right? Like if you looked into the waveforms, you looked into all the spectrograms, it was actually fucking hilarious because, and this is a big thing, because actually it wasn't hilarious. It was hilarious because people took it really seriously at the time, but I think it turned out to just be a lot of hot air. But what was freaky about it was that they had like actual snuff pornography, I think, at the time. Like they well, not snuff pornography, sorry, that's a lie. What they had was like scenes, like still images from like really gruesome horror movies, like fake stuff, right? Like guinea pig kind of shit almost. And they had them inserted into those spectrograms. And when you played them back, like say on Audition, right? Like, or like any other software that you would have, you could actually look at those files and see those images in there. And it was like these plague doctor people. And after a while, there was another video of them where like somebody was like looking into a corner and stuff. This is a new video that I've seen, and it's really high fucking quality, ladies. Let me tell you, for a video like this, it's shot really freaking well. But it starts off, it gives you Morse code. It can't really confirm the Morse code, but I will be looking at a lot of the fucking shit that popped up. So they have like these random things popping up over here, which is like some fucking After Effect list that they've got going on. But I will say it's shot very well. Like it does have really good shooting to it. They put a mask on this person. All right, which by the way, like let me tell you, if this was fake or not, it's probably this is something that me and my buddies would do out in the forest or some shit. Like we'd have like doctor uniform, like old world doctor uniforms, and we just do the same thing. And if somebody walked by, God forbid, we'd be having the fucking feds called over. But they put the mask on this individual, all right, and they got like degrees. They got it upside down, like longitude, latitude, dude, where they're doing this shit. And there's like an image that popped up too. Oh my god, dude. What? Dude! They got Donald Trump! I didn't even fucking see that shit! What the fuck is this? This is some stupid ass shit. They got like Morse code over here. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? This dude's like, I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. They got like hexadecimal, dude. Dude, this is great. This is amazing. What am I... And here's the dude, he points out. Again, it's shot really freaking well, too. He just pointed... No, there was something written over there. Hold on. Petrus Romanus. Oh, dude, Petrus Romanus indeed, man. What is this? It's so fucking weird. And they're just, like, looking at you. And they got, like, all this stuff at the top over here. So what is that, like a fucking URL link or some shit? Here they are, like, walking towards you. It's like fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter of, like, spooks. And it just ends. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, and then we found a new plague mask thing going on. Very well professionally done, and Dolan Trump is what met. Dolan Trump was met into this fucking thing, dude. You know what? It was weird because like the last one, when you were originally watching the first one, it apparently had like a message related to the assassination of the U.S. president or something like that. So it's like, if they were mentioning this dude, this is some like weird fucky shit. I mean, it could be like old stuff. It could just be randomly cut together. Whatever it is, it's a unique fucking production where like these people went out and did this. So there was effort put into it. The edits were nice. Hey man, could it be a message? I don't know. It's actually a lot more interesting than the last few videos we watched. So, holy fucking shit. Return to Dirty Dolan Records, dude. God bless. I love it. I love it. You know, it's the best. All right, Dirty Dolan Records. I'm so fucking glad. Things feel like they've came full circle. I'm going to back out of this and we're going to hit up something else, ladies and gentlemen. Enough of Dirty Dolan. We're going to back out. Was I spooked? No, I wasn't. Was I intrigued? Slightly. But I swear when I saw Trump, dude, my nipples became erect. Let's go somewhere out. Oh man, here we go. Hacker Collective is the best collection of hackers on the deep web. The Hacker Collective is a collection of some of the greatest hackers that have operated on the deep web. Man, if I had a fucking nickel for every time I heard that, I would be a fucking billionaire at this point. Legit. We offer a wide range of services and will undertake any job that is within the realm of possibility. We are only bound by our own ethics, which include finishing any job we started. We don't quit a job halfway. Our hackers are currently classified into 3 grades, which are determined by expertise, years of experience, and area proficiency. Every member of the collective knows his place and are always willing to attain a higher rating and grade, thereby creating the motivation to do an excellent job. To contact us, use our contact page and a representative would reply within 12 hours. This almost feels like fucking uplink level territory, dude. But anyways, you can see the Hacker Collective kind of has like a little low resolution photo. I don't know what the fuck's there. But over here, we have grade C hackers. This includes simple services such as hacking of Facebook, Twitter, and other social media. Also hacking of email accounts as well as spamming. Also DDoS attacks, denial of service attacks of unprotected sites. Other simple services not listed would be given to these category of hackers. So these guys charge between $500 to $1,500. Grade B hackers. These are medium difficulty services such as hacking in a university database and changing grades and other details. These also include hacking the databases of many institutions and DDoS of protected sites. They can also hack and control personal as well as corporate computers. There are other services not listed here that can be classified under this category. So this is when you get to like some, heavier shit. So $1,000 to $10,000 is what you're charging. Now, grade A hackers above $10,000 is what they're being charged. These are extremely difficult jobs that can be given to only an elite group of hackers. These jobs cover a wide range of activities which we choose not to list. Okay, cyber attack the government. How much is that? Now, if you go to the contact page real quickly, there's going to be a standard stuff. There's going to be like, send us a PGP key email. A lot of this stuff, I'll be honest with you, when you find it in like 2 or 3 minutes, the thing with a lot of this, like, I don't want to piss off, these could be actual hackers, but most of the times when you come across over here, by the way, this is using something called Proton Mail, first time I've really heard of it. I think I have, but, Proton Mail is like the first time I'm kind of seeing it, usually be Segained. But the thing is that when you're using, like, services like this, I would say a grand majority of deep web services, stores, things like that, are all, what should I say? I mean, I don't want to come across fucking rude about it, but fake. They're almost all of them are like, a lot of them are just like these grand fakes where they just take your money, Bitcoin, whatever, and they just fuck off with it. The thing over here is that the Hacker Collective, the general rule of thumb is that, like, as you're browsing through like the deep websites, to make these videos, if it takes me like 5 minutes to find something like this, and like say if it's like a spooky pedo type website, it's most likely fake. But if it's like a service that like instantly comes up, especially something that's new, right? Like brand spanking new, then it's just, I don't know. It's not right is what it is. It's just a weird situation is what you get into. But I'm gonna have to back away from all this. I'm gonna have to basically, like, the whole thing with all this stuff is that, like, most of the times these things are blatant fakes. And I like to kind of point them out. Like this, again, it couldn't be fake. Like, it might not be, but at the same time, like, most of these services, like, I show them to you, like, most of the times, because sometimes they really are just, like, fake services, but, I can never, of course, accurately gauge that, right? So we're going to actually back out of the Hackers Collective, a new group of hackers, right? It's almost like every few episodes we find a newer and newer group. How legit could this one be? Well, hopefully, maybe we'll find another one as time goes on. Maybe we'll see a little war between the hackers. I don't know. But we're going to go check out something else. Holy shit. shit are my eyes fucking dead? This is apparently Lings Cars, UK contract hire cars from Ling Valentine. Oh my fucking god, my eyes are painful. First of all, let's get into the sides of this, okay? The actual side, like, the psychedelic background is fucking my head up right now really bad. I don't know what to say, man. This hurts me. I don't know where to even begin. It's just confusing. So anyways, this is Lings Cars, my cheapest leasing deals. He's got like a doggy right over there. It's a very cute dog. He's got some pussy running across the screen, a chicken for God's sakes. He's got his live Twitter feed. Everything is a fucking mess. I don't even know what to say. All right, anyways, let's go. Okay, I am Ling from Dragon's Den. I lease cheap new cars. By the way, this is lagging my fucking computer out too, I must say. But anyways, Ling is leasing cheap vehicles on a dehumanized lottery. I don't even fucking know what this is. Only objects, no person. Sign up once, get a chance to win 50 £50. Only objects can play. Free draws every... What? Only objects can play? What is going on here? So today's cheap lease deals go into a Citroen C1, PureTech 12 volt. You're paying $139 per month for a 2-year lease. I mean, Christ, dude. Ford Focus, you're paying £200 sterling per month. Just, why am I coming across... Okay, first of all, it's not the fact that, like, it's him leasing cars is weird. It's the fucking site that's the weirdest thing. Like, what is this website even? Like, my brain is failing to comprehend what I'm even looking at right now. Like, here you go. Let's see. How much is a Mustang Fastback? Let me see this. I would actually like to get a Mustang from Ling. Look at that. Ling is actually... Oh, 518 a month? Pounds? I don't know, Ling. I don't know. My asshole doesn't like getting peppered in the fucking... I don't like pepper spray right down there, dude. But you're really doing a good job at it. So let me go to how it works for him real quick. Let me go see how Ling's car bullshit works around. Typically when you're buying cars, let me tell you right now, for those who are new to it, don't trust car salesmen most of the time. They have a special way with words, let me tell you. Anyways, have you ever rented a self-drive car for a day or a week? Well, contract hire or leasing is exactly the same, except it's much cheaper, just for a longer period. Easy, isn't it? It's available for private individuals. You may have seen me turning Duncan Ballantyne down for investment on BBC's Dragon's Den. Bet you have, dude. With my deals, you can get a brand new car with 0 miles on the clock delivered to your door. The car is fully taxed and the full manufacturer's warranty and AA's cover. It has proper new car smell. You know the smell. You then run this car for 12, 18, 24, 36 months, depending on the terms, and run it with an agreed mileage limit. Yeah, that's called a fucking lease. Every car manufacturer does it, dude. If you exceed the mileage limit, you may pay for extra miles. Yes, that's how it works, Ling. What the fuck? Anyways, let me go down over here. Personal contract hire is a fantastic way to lock down your motoring costs for a private motorist with no real risk at the end of the contract. Oh man, I love it when they say there's no like real... When anybody ever tells you there's no real risk for something, they're bullshitting you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fall for this kind of crap. Holy fuck, dude. Anyways, I think I don't need to know about it. What I do want to know is about Ling, because Ling has got some fucking weird website management over here. Hi, I am Ling. Ling's out to fucking lunch right there. Ling's just looking at the side. He's like, God, let me get the fuck out of here. I'm the UK's hardest working car leasing provider and the UK's most bandwidth using HTML producer, and I run Lings Cars, the UK's favorite car leasing website. All right, any UK fans, let me know if this was your fucking... Did you even know this existed? Don't be deceived. I may be a scruffy Chinese girl, but I have more happy new car customers and supply more new cars than many of the anonymous leasing companies out there combined. 2008, £35 million pounds of new cars at retail price. I treat customers like adults, not like idiots. All right, Ling, you can't stand in front of a fucking, missile like that, all right? Especially when it looks like a fucking Crayola. Come on, Ling, okay? Who you fooling there? She's got an interview going on. Do you visit China? Where did you learn your contract hire sales skills? Will you expand Lings Cars? Why is she always got a fucking missile? What is this, like, Chinese? Like, what? This feels like I'm looking into somebody that's, like, trying to invade a fucking country, dude. Like, she's using a missile. She's trying to, like, fucking forcefully get you to get this lease going on, dude. What is this even? This is fucking weird. All right, let's go to fun stuff. Oh boy, I love fun stuff. Let's go see what fun shit is. Better than you got quizzes. Oh come on, Link, don't try to be BuzzFeed quizzes. Only a few people can get to that. Silly cow, name the car. I don't know, Daewoo, I guess. Maybe fucking. There you go. Oh wait, no, this is like the harder puzzle. Okay, this is where we're getting into the harder shit. This is a Chrysler 300C with a special grill. Which car is supposed to mimic? I think it's supposed to mimic fucking. What the fuck am I looking at? What am I in? What? I'm okay. I'm hard to Titanic, dude. Okay, I'm hard to like. Okay, this is the problem. All right, I can't process the actual fuck is going on right now. Like this makes me almost want to cry because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the site is. Like I know it's about cars, but I'm already at fun stuff. I'm already at knowing that Ling has missiles and like nuclear weapons at her disposal. Like, what's going on? Is this car dealerships? Is it car leasing? Like when I walked into any leasing office, it wasn't like this. Okay, Ling, I will give you one thing, woman. You take it to the next step when you're trying to sell a car. I would shit myself if I was in your office, and I would say no. All right, even if you fucked me on a lease, I would take it because bitch got a missile. And you don't fuck with people that got missiles, dude. Fuck that shit. Let's get something else. What is this? Presidential pickup lines. What the fuck? Alright, so this is apparently an actual Tumblr thing that was like linked to me out of it from there, which is, of course it's like very rarely do you find something like this. In fact, if you ever want to find this, there's like a Twitter for the deep web, right? Which I don't have it right now on me on this list. But the thing is, like, I think I showed you the Twitter last time. But basically, if you don't know, there's like a Twitter for the deep web that if you go to, a lot of this stuff leads to like clear web links and shit, and you can get all the way over here. So this is like presidential pickup lines. I figured if we're here, we might as well see this. This is I tap his Watergate. For those of you who don't know what Watergate is, it used to be a scandal in the Nixon era. All right, this is when they were breaching it and shit. This was like back when Rainbow Six and Counter Strike was the was the way of subterfuging everyone else instead of scandalous ad campaigns. I might be the smallest president, but I'm not the smallest president. Oh man, dude, if I was a girl, dude, I'd dry the fuck up. Hey girl, are you gonna give me your phone number or should I ask the NSA? Now that's fucking creepy. All right, I don't think that's a pickup line. That's some stalker lines right there. I might not like political parties, but would you like to party with me? I mean, you know what? For back when George Washington was alive and well, that was probably the most dankest pickup line ever. I bet whoever wrote that line, probably got like fucking 10 grand back. And then back then, 10 grand was a lot of fucking money, okay? This was like a pricey premium joke for them. This is Abe Lincoln. Hey girl, we're all the same height. What? Okay. All right, now this is just cringy. I always preserve our union, Valentine. What am I reading, dude? What? Want to find out what was on the erased parts of those tapes, baby? Oh my fucking god, dude! I swear, this is some this. What did I step into? Jesus. It's a little too late for this shit, is what it is. Richard M. Nixon and his family, paper dolls. What? What the? How is this? How? No, my South will rise again. Okay, you know what? Okay, these aren't exactly pickup lines. All right, this is just fucking straight like this is like taking cringe. You know what I mean? Like liquid cringe. Like getting a whole syringe of pure liquid. Like think of the best cringe you could find on the internet right now. Like open up another tab, get that, and like find a way to turn that into pure liquid tar. Fucking Reddit level cringe. And inject that into your bloodstream, and it's still more tolerable than some of these. Okay, now they have multiple pages. Obviously, we're gonna go to the next one. This is some of these are just like very timely. Like what the fuck, baby? That's not a presidential pickup line, Barack. Okay, that's a pretty standard racial pickup line. Forget the Maine. When I explode, you'll thank me, not invade Cuba. What? The vote isn't all you'll get from me, lady. What am I reading here, dude? What the fuck? I wouldn't have to pay a tax if I gave you some sugar, baby. You know what? Yeah, I can't do What am I? What am I on? What is this? The monument's not overcompensation. It's actual size. That refers to the Washington Monument, dude. I'm gonna leave this on a closing note. If a penis was the size of a Washington Monument, all right, the unfortunate soul at the end of that penis is a dead individual. Okay, like you ain't surviving if you get fucked by something even like an eighth of that size. You're dead. All right. So George Washington, you've got some fucking elephantitis, dude. Like if your dick's that big, you need to get that shit checked, my friend. Anyways, we're gonna have to back out of this. We're gonna have to hit up something else. This was just like some cringe level lines right there. I don't even think this might make it into the video. Let's go to something else. Oh man, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Illuminati news. All right, you think you see some special kind of news? We've got some Illuminati news, dialogue with Hidden Hand, the self-proclaimed Illuminati insider. All right, this is going to be an interesting, hot thing. Maybe I might get taken down, dude. I'm exposing some Illuminati secrets. The self-proclaimed Illuminati insider appeared on the above top secret forum in October 2008, giving away information about. Oh my God, this is a fucking messed up compiled PDF, but. Anyways, here we go. Ever wondered who is on top of the pyramid? He gives us a clue. The bloodline he represents is well above the Rothschilds in power, and in the hierarchy and is extraterrestrial in origin. Oh my God, dude, what is this reptilian bullshit? The original 13 bloodlines we have been talking about thus far on this website and others, with the Rothschild in the top position together with the Merovingian nobility, I think, are quite low rank in the big pyramid structure, and are the ones playing a power game here on Earth. Only aware of parts of the big game, a need-to-know basis. The bloodline, Hidden Hand, supposedly belonging to way more advanced and higher ranks. Alright, so basically the ones that we think are the strongest, no, they're just pussy shit. We're about to learn some really, really strong spooky shit, ladies and gentlemen. So this is by an Illuminati insider. So, you know, get your nipples hard and ready, because we're about to get some sessions. Now, Helping Hand says, I am a generational member of a ruling bloodline family. Every so often, as part of the directors of the law of our Creator, a brief window of opportunity opens, whereby a select handful of our family are required to make communication with our subjects, and offer you the chance to ask us any questions you would like answered. I am double bound in this duty. It is required of me by the law of our Creator to offer this opportunity to you at this time. Though I am also bound by the law of planetary free will and by family oaths, there is only so much I am able to say. Rules define life in games. If you wish to participate, here they are. All right. I will afford you courtesy and respect in the manner I address you, and I expect the same from you in reciprocation. I will decide whether or not I am either willing or permitted to answer your question. If your question is not answered, it is either because I cannot disclose it, or because I consider your question was lacking in one of the more following respects. Respect, courtesy, intelligence, decency. Man, he's got like a fucking long ass. You gotta like fucking cup his balls or something when you're asking the questions. Number 3, that you agree to treat this potential dialogue with an aspect of provisional faith. In practice, this means that rather than impeding the flow of information with crass comments or disbelief or petty name-calling, my participation here requires that you discourse with me under suspended judgment. Alright, so you just believe what he says. Number 4, that you formulate your questions intelligently. Alright. To how many generations back has your bloodline existed? Our lineage can be traced back beyond antiquity, from the earliest times of your recorded history and beyond. Our family has been directing the play from behind the scenes in one way or another. Before the rise and fall of Atlantis. Yes, that was indeed perfectly real. Okay, so this person saying Atlantis was a very real and spooky conspiracy. Now, to what extent has selective breeding been used to preserve the purity of the line? The breeding is generally case-specific. Okay, all right. That's interesting. If I were to imagine a scale, perhaps as a triangle of political, religious, and corporate power at 3 points, how would you categorize the power your family yields? You first need to understand the structure of the family. In the grand scheme of things, the line is not as important as a house. The house is not as important as a family. The family is all. No matter the house or line, we are one true international family. Okay, all right. So now we're just getting random stuff. Here's which ruling bloodline family? Rockefellers. This may be a bit too... Alright, so I'm trying to see some actual conspiracy stuff. You guys are just telling me about family. This is stuff that anybody of any, caliber could have figured out, to be honest. By what basis is the timing of such revelations established? By the decree of the Supreme World Council according to the will of the Creator. You know, this is like some mafia level shit, you know what I mean? If you ever like follow like the Italian mob or something, like New York, they have like this thing called the Commission. It's almost like that, dude, where like they had a like they always apparently have a meeting every year, but like the last recorded meeting they ever had was in like the 90s, right? Or at least one that I think the feds had infiltrated. It's almost like that, dude. A spooky, like they're all just working together. So now they're asking them, how do you become like freemen and stuff like that? Like people on their side. Helping Hand says, you will never be free, for as long as you are incarnating on this planet, the very nature of your being here is indication of that. There is a reason why you are here, and here is very likely not really where you think here is. How do you become free? By working out where you are and coming to an understanding of why you are here. You are fast running out of time to do so. Before the coming harvest, those that don't make it will have to repeat the cycle. Man, I'm on a time trial for some puzzle that, like, you're saying is super hard to solve? What? Is the Messiah alive today? There is no Messiah. Stop looking outside of yourself for salvation. Damn, dude. Holy shit. They got some... This is some interesting stuff, dude. So they got, like, religion mixed into this as well, which isn't really weird to think about because, like, most of the Illuminati institutions, if you think about it, have, like, a religious undertoning to them anyways. So, you know, for them to have this, it's... You know, it's not weird. Now, if you go through it, this whole thing is really long, by the way. Like, let me just see when it gets to the middle of it. Like, this guy does not stop. Like, you got to realize at one point, like, say this is fake, right? Like, all this stuff is fake. Like, they actually found an Illuminati member, which, like, here's the thing. For that, the Illuminati has to be real. And let's assume the Illuminati is real. Well, then they found somebody. But then you got to actually, like, gauge between it. Like, either this was the greatest work of fiction right now, like 61 pages of pure fiction, which somebody could have wrote, or the shit ends up being fucking real. You know what I mean? Like, this could be a real situation. Like, somebody could actually be really talking about this and really be discussing the realities and the spooky truths of the Illuminati. Okay? Like, this could actually be the fucking case. Or it could just be some BS. You can never really get it with these things. Like, it could either be it's real Illuminati or it's just some fake bullshit. I'm gauging more towards the fake BS, but sometimes it's just, god damn. Like, some of these lines are a little cringy and lead themselves to be fake. Some of them, man, they could be real. It's an interesting sort of dilemma, I guess you could say, on this. Like, you're wondering what the hell it is. It could just be the best piece of fiction ever. But if you're ever interested on it, they apparently talk to the helping hand of the Illuminati. But I'm going to back out of this because I don't want to get my fucking head shot off. So we're going to go to something a little less on the conspirator side. Hopefully, please, God, give me something not a conspiracy related for once, please. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this week's Deep Web Browsing, episode number 92, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was an interesting episode today. We saw the conspiracies, aliens, stuff like that. We got some presidential pickup lines. Even saw a video related to a certain lovely president. And fucking everything else in between, dude. Lings Cars, I will never figure out. If anybody can give me that enigma, all right? Help me in the comment section. But this has been another episode of Deep Web Browsing. Interesting episode. Hope you have an amazing Sunday. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is me, Moodar, and I am out.